Yo guys, what's going on? It's hdri here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I make my intros, or how to make one yourself. So, for this intro, to make an intro you're going to need two programs. It's going to be Cinema 4D, any version really. I recommend R15 and below, but that's just my preference because R16's got different materials and whatnot. You're also going to need After Effects. Doesn't really matter what plugins or whatever. I'll have something in the description of which plugins you need to use. And yeah. So guys, let's just get into this. So first off, you're just going to open up Cinema 4D. You're going to come and should open up, look like this. You're just going to come down here and uncheck linear workflow. Then once you've done that, we're going to go and I've already got render settings. So so then just copy these render settings I'm about to show you. So just pause the video if you need to. And yeah, also so there's this right here. Just copy that. Put it to all frames, so when you change it down here to 300, it'll change with it. So don't worry about that right now. So then go to save, and you're going to click alpha channel. You can do straight alpha, doesn't really matter. Here you can just save it to where you want to. In my case, I'm going to save it to my here. This is just where I save all my intros. I'm just going to call this, what am I going to call it? Let's just call it test. Whatever, I don't care. Go to multipass, it doesn't matter. So just here, you can keep this like this, or if you have a pretty speedy computer, you can change about 1:1 to 2.2 because I've got some other settings as well. So, right here you want to change ray depth to 6, reflection depth to 2, and shadow depth to 6. Don't worry about that tab. So I'm just going to take all of these off. Wait, no, actually, I'll keep them there. So then you're going to go to effect, and then you're going to get global illumination, and just copy all these settings. Just pause the video if you need to. All of these should be like this anyway. I'm just going to get an object glow, color correction, just have it like I do, ambient occlusion, and then just copy all of these settings. Pause the video again. Just pause the video if you need. Whatever. Sharpen filters, put that to 10%. Alright, cool, let's get into it. So first of all, we are going to get a Lightroom. But you can always get a Lightroom off the internet, pay for one, or do the other way, which I don't recommend doing because also, in this video we're just going to be making our own Lightroom, and I might be using some else materials I see. But yeah, so let's just get into this. First you just want to create a motext. So just appear like this, and you're just going to change this to whatever name you want it to be. In my case, I'm just going to change this to let's see. If you guys want this intro, just tell me in the description as well, even though I'm making a thing on how to do it. But now you've just put the align to middle. And guys, I'm not going to be explaining every single thing in this video of how to use this, so if you know nothing about Cinema 4D or After Effects, I'd recommend just go look at a video that tells you about the basics. Then just come back and watch this, because it's not going anywhere. Alright, here you can just choose your font. You can get all of these fonts from duffont.com. I'll just put a link in the description. And so I'm just going to use Use a lit. No. Nope, that looks ugly. Let's go back to the bottom. Alright, we're just gonna use this actually. Okay. So then just use this rotate tool. Get into the middle. Alright, now what we're gonna do is just make a simple Lightroom. So you're just gonna grab a null. Lightroom. Okay, so now what we're going to do, just before we do anything with the text and whatnot, I'm going to create a material, double click it. You can create it by double clicking in this little box here, by the way. Just double click and just check it. Okay, cool, just double click, then this should pop up. Now what you're going to do is uncheck specular, and I'm going to go click this little triangle thing next to texture, and go to gradient. Now I'm going to click into gradient and change this to 2D V. So now just change both of these to black. Then we're going to do, you don't really have to do even, it's just up to you. You can do more tricky patterns or whatever. Then you've got all these black. So you're just going to make some white ones in between. So then you just get a sort of random little, I don't know what you call it, like zebra pattern, I guess. Then just I turn the turbulence to 7.1, which is what I do. And then you can mess around with some of this stuff, like you could also change this to whatever, like if you wanted something random like that. Anyway, I'm just gonna use just like that. Oh, what am I gonna use? Yeah, I'm just gonna use 2D V, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just go to create, environment, and sky. Once you've done that, just place that thing you just created on the sky, and then you should just see this big white thing that sort of looks like a dark stormy Batman cloud thing on the world. And so what you're going to do now is just do that, yeah. I don't know if this makes a difference. No, never mind, just keep it how it was. Yeah, so then you're going to just click on sky, just right click, go cinema 4D tags and compositing, and then uncheck scene by camera. Okay, once you've done that, just put it in here, and then you do whatever, I guess. If you want, you can just change the color. So I'm just going to put it to red for some random reason. Alright, now click on your mode text. You're going to go Control C, Control V. So now you should have this, but oh yeah, also just highlight both of these, go to caps, go to fillet cap. I don't know if it's fillet or fillet, I don't know. I've heard some people call it fillet, but anyway, change this 15 to 15 to, and then just click on the top one and change depth, change the radius to 4 on both of them, just like that. And then change the depth, go back to object and change the depth to 45. Okay. Should have this. And I'm probably not going to make any materials, but you guys just search up material packs or whatever and buy one, or you know, do the sneaky way, educational purposes only. Don't find me, please. But don't do it, okay? Just buy it the normal way. Alright, so then just go here and use whatever materials you got. I'm going to be using the baloek. So that's how you say it. And then I'm just going to use iron. And for this, let's just use a blue. Oh, I did not get it. Let's use a blue. Okay, I'm just going to put blue on the top one. And like that. Cubic seams. Let's see how this looks. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off ambient occlusion global illumination because my PC isn't exactly fast enough for that. So then you'll see you have some nice materials or whatever. It doesn't look the best, of course. It's only like a quick sort of thing. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Okay. What we're going to do is just get a null, and we're going to come down here to position, and we're going to change the Z to 36 and then Y to 68. Then we're going to put both the mo text in there and change this null to text. Okay, now when you rotate it, you should have a nice rotating thing. Yeah. Okay. Now what we're going to do is import a song, and I don't have a song, so I'm going to go get one quickly. Trap Queen Cranked Out Remix. Also forgot to tell you, come down here and change the, should be 90, and then just change it to 300. So then you got 10 seconds. Okay, we don't have anything yet, but it's got a decent sound to it with the song and everything. So yeah. Alright, so now what we're going to do is come up here and grab the camera, then you're going to click this little thing. So then after you do that, we're going to come up to this little squiggly line, just hold left click and get a circle. And then we're going to put it to 36, 68, just like we did with our text. And then just, so it should just look like this right now. You just want to drag this under the circle. So then we got some, now we can do some nice camera movements and whatnot. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a simple one. So I'm gonna grab this camera and zoom in, just like that. Maybe zoom in a little bit. And then I'm gonna see this little key thing. I'm gonna click that to keyframe. Then we're gonna go to 60 and then just zoom out to what you'd like it to be. Just like that. Okay, now that's not finished by the way. So now we're just gonna go to our circle and just do whatever camera. So just how I'm doing this right now is just get this blue line and hold shift and then move it to whatever way. I'm moving it 120 degrees to the right, I think. Yep, just keyframe that and then go to 60 and then just put it back to like there. So now you've just got this. What you want to do now is shift click circle and camera and keyframe at the 20 and move it and move it to 40, just like that. So now you should have something like this. Also I'm just gonna do like a little spin of the text. So I'm just gonna keyframe there, go to 60, rotate 360 degrees. But I'm gonna put the, actually instead of having this keyframe of 60, I'm gonna move it to 65. And gonna keyframe again at 20 and then go to 50, wait, yeah, just go to 55, actually just go to 50, and then, whoop. Oh, that didn't look very nice. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rotate it the other way. So I'm going to delete this So that didn't look very nice. I'm just gonna actually put it back to 60. So then just do what we just did before, except rotate it like backwards. Go to 20, keyframe, move it to 40. Oh, that looks a lot better, I reckon. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna add an effector. So then just... Alright, sorry about that cut, my dad just came in the room. Anyway, so you're gonna grab both of these mode texts, go to mode graph, effector, plane. So then if you've done it right, did it right, whatever how you say it, the text should move up like that. Then you're gonna go to shape. Well, first go to click on plane. It should be on like this, then go to fall off, and then it should say infinite just here, and go to box. So now you've got a box, and you can make it wide or whatever, just little circle things. So I'm just gonna make the fall off like that, whatever. Alright, now what you're gonna go do is go to parameter, just here, and then I'm gonna just change this to 0, and I'm gonna get rotation. I'm not sure, I'm probably not going to use position, but I'm going to put this to -1 and rotation to 11, 11, 11. So now that's just there. Then we can go to 70. And then I'm going to move this just across like that. But now that looks pretty ugly. So then now what you want to do is you're going to click on the mode text, shift click both of them, go to mode graph, effector, and then delay. And then we're going to go to effector and change the mode to spring. And this should look a lot better. So I reckon that looks 10 times better, or something like that anyway. Actually. Right. If you want to move it around or whatever you can, but if you want to make like another plane, then you'll have to delete the delay, make the plane, and then re-add the delay. Okay, so now we basically just got the start. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do some basic Cinema 4D sync. So you can hear the beat, you can hear the bass at some parts. So what I'm going to do is go to my circle, and I'm going to find where the next bass. Okay, wait, let me just quickly think of what I'm going to do, because like, yeah. Okay. So where was that beat drop? So 155. So we're gonna go to 145, and we're gonna make a little camera movement. Okay. And it's gonna go like that. We'll see how this looks. That looks pretty good. And I'm gonna go 135. And then I'm gonna go like that. And then I'm going to grab the camera as well. Do that. Put that up on because I did that on 145. So yeah, and then go 155, and then I'm going to zoom in and keyframe. Actually, I'm going to put this back at 140 just so it's not so fast. Actually, yeah, I'll put it at 135. Just see now that looks, I just keyframed it 140, put it to 144. Oh well, it looks okay. Okay, let's go to 190 now, that's the next thing. So we go back 10 to 180. Grab our circle, rotate a little. And then go back to 190 and then do a full spin just like that. And then we're going to grab our camera, keyframe 180, go to 190 and go like that, except I did the circle wrong. Look the best, so now we're just going to do some text rotation. So then I'm going to go there and I want the text to go back like 10 and go back 20 and then go to 155, then rotate it 330 I think. Okay, I messed that up. Okay, so okay, that didn't look. Oh, sorry, I was really quiet for a second. I was just concentrating, sorry. So we just got a nice. Okay, that's alright. I'm not gonna do a spin on the out, and that's like all the Cinema 4D thing I think I'm gonna do. I might do some finishing touches and whatever. See, I'm gonna do something on that first beat drop. Okay, that's it. 95. So then we're gonna go from 75. And then we're just gonna go like that. Just sort of the same camera movement, except just sort of different. Camera 70 to 80, then keyframe like 85, and then go to 95, and then just whatever. Just like that. Oh, what the frick was that? Forgot the keyframe is 85 thing. Maybe I'll tell it 90. Then I'm gonna grab this camera and move that up to 90. Okay. So with the camera, I think we're just gonna move that like that. Like, I don't know. Alright, actually, we're just gonna get rid of what we just did on that first beat drop. So just keep clicking the back arrow, just like that. If I sound a bit tired, it is like, okay, what the frick is it? Oh, I only did it with camera, so the circle stuff's still there still. Okay. Should have sort of nicer. Okay, what did I do with the camera? Oopsie doopsie. Alright, cool. I think that's just gonna be it. So now I'm just going to just render this out in a sec, and I'll see you guys back when it's done.